They will pick it, but we will still give you contacts, direct contacts too that you can talk to. Go to I'm a new user. Don't worry, I understand you. Have you ever called MTN? Okay. Put in your password again. Repeat the password. Your mouse there. Okay. Can we see the difference between this lady and that man? All right. This is saying security code generated, password code generated. Okay, password change, email change. Check your mail for your security code. So a security code is going to be sent to your mail or sent to your phone. Is your phone here? Is your phone here? All right. You might get it if the network is very good. Now, she has logged in as a new user. That means she already created an account herself. So at this point, she will be able to log in as an individual. Remember I said for the work with an agency, does not mean you can log in as an agency, except they're given the privilege to do that. So, my sister, quickly, you are now going to log in as an individual. Alright, so put the same information you have just entered now. Your payer ID, your password, and your email address. You can see how people like this are so easy to hack their password. One finger. Alright, the password. Please, your password must be 6 or more characters. 6 or more. It shouldn't be less than 6. And it could be alphanumeric, it could be any form, but it has to be 6 or more. Now, at this point, click on login. It has already highlighted you as an individual. Go. Auntie, you've forgotten your password. Try it again. And be sure of your pay ID. Confirm that pay ID you entered there. Alright, click on login. Please, can we just appreciate her here? Now, she has an account, she can view her profile now. Now, I will just explain one or two of these. Land use charge, that means if you have paid land use charge dues before, once from that menu, you should be able to view all your land use charge payments you've done so far. Post-it teller, that's if you want to post your Lagos State fines from home or credit, you must have done the security deposit in the bank. But that's not active yet, it's an ongoing project. Now, the print remittance statement, that means you should be able to print the statement of your account. Statement of account, that means everything you have done from the beginning you started paying your taxes or other fines in Lagos State, you should be able to print them till inception. If you have paid last month fine before, if you have offended last month and you have paid that fine before, if you have paid land use charge, whatever kind of transaction you have done under Lagos State, you should be able to print the remittance statement here. So it will give you all the information you need on every transaction you've done. Then view ETC card details. And that column is where you see your current tax clearance certificates. We can't see it now. Let's see. We can't see it. It's personal, so we can't see it. But once you view, click on that, you'll be able to view a picture, residential address, every information pertaining her, and gross income and tax annually paid annually. So, and on that point, a colleague of mine will still come up on that point to explain details about your tax clearance certificate that you view. So, At this point, I think I want to appreciate you very much. Please, can we just give a round of applause? So confidential on the price. Can we just encourage her as she goes back to her seat? Thank you very much. Now, the next thing I want to view to us now is the reason we are here. Now, how to log in as an agency. Now, to log in as an agency, I have somebody who has logged in before as an agency here. Okay, let's try another guy this time around. Guys, don't do this again. The ladies are beating us down. All right, please come. We have your login criteria here. Please, can we encourage our brother again? Yes. So, I want you to log in as an agency. Now, to log in as an agency, it's going to enter his payer ID. It's going to enter his email address. It's going to enter his password. Then, now, it's entering his email address, his payer ID, password, and email address. That's hold on. There are two parts. You want them to see. This guy is just hyperactive. All right. On that. Okay. No. Don't worry. It's almost the same view that you view. The good thing about this is, if you're under LRS, you cannot view remittance statement or get information under Ministry of Finance. Why? Because you don't need it. It's not your agency.
What about the auditors? What do you
See, now on a higher level, at that point, they will resolve it. Do we understand that? When they get to that point, they will resolve it. But at our level here, is we want to view remittance statement that has to do with our own agencies. So you can't be given the privilege to view any other agency's profile. It's just like saying because I can log in, I should be able to view your tax clearance certificate. Is it possible? It shouldn't be possible. So the same thing is, if you're not working under an agency, you should not have a privilege to view other agencies. Anyway, if you're logging in, the system is going to just log you in as the agency you're coming into. Straight. So you can't go beyond that. Alright, so put the agency code you belong to, and click on login. And just do that at every second. Just always make sure you refresh, it populates if there are new transactions coming in. Okay? So, this is the menu I'm talking about. Now, once you log on, you can see the menu we have here is much more than when you're logging as an individual. So, at this point, I say collection for agency, okay? Collection for agency by bank. That means the bank that are collecting your revenue, you want to view how much has come in from each of these banks. Now, collection from agency by revenue type. That means under your agency, you want to view the type of revenue, how much has come in under a particular revenue in my agency. Then we have confirm ETC card payments. Of course, we are expecting you as an agency to confirm your clients' information at the point of assessing them. Of course, taxpayers will come and you assess them. You view if they have any current payments. Of course, to know if they are underpaid or overpaid or they've not paid at all. So you confirm that on the website. Then we go to go down to let's go straight to search and create payer ID. Now, and at the same time, you should be able to create payer ID for taxpayers. Yes. Any taxpayers that come for an assessment, you should be able to create payer ID for a taxpayer. it makes it more faster for you to even get your box. Because once he's having his payer ID, he goes to the bank and gives them the payer ID, they post the transaction straight ahead, and it goes. Because sometimes the banks use the excuse of going to say they can't create payer ID and server. Thank you. And thank God server cannot be down now because it's in the cloud. So if the bank says ABC is down, it is not ABC. Please, for Christ's sake, it is the bank that is down. It's just like see, for you to know if there's any downtime, if the banks tell you that there's a downtime from ABC, please, if you cannot view your Yahoo page on that website that you are viewing, if you can't view that Yahoo page, then you won't be able to view this. But once your network is good and you can view Yahoo, then you can view this. Except the modem you're using is down or whatever. Of course, if Yahoo cannot go down, then my website cannot go down. Yes, because it is the same server, the same clouded thing that Yahoo is doing that we are doing here.
So the traffic cannot reduce the work that you're saying?
No. As long as on your own network there is no traffic. You know, there's a difference between the traffic on your network to access the website. At all. Do you know how many people that views Yahoo in a day? So it's like the same thing. So it has nothing to do. The system is already secured wherever it is. So it's not the raw part for you to get to the system that should be talked about here. If you can't view it and the next man beside you is viewing it very well, so you should it's from your modem or the network you're using precisely. So now, like I said, you should be able to create payer ID for a taxpayer that comes to your place for assessment before he leaves. Create the payer ID for them. How do you create a payer ID? How do you create a payer ID? Very fast. We have a tax. Do you have a staff there who does not have a payer ID? I do not have a payer ID at all. Sorry, you don't have a payer ID. When you start working, sir, with the agency, last year, okay, it's most likely you don't have a payer ID. When you start working with them, last year, okay, it's most likely. So let's just use my brother. Excuse me, please come and sit beside him. Please, can you encourage him? Yes. Can you encourage him? What we want to do now is create a payer ID for him here. So that payer ID we are creating for him is going to serve as his account under Lagos State. Yes, he is asking a very good question. In case he has made a certain payment under Lagos State before, that means he has a payer ID. Okay? So in case, if he does not remember, from what we're going to do now, we will be able to retrieve it if he has done anything before, using the information he's going to supply to us. Do you understand, sir? Probably he's been caught by last month before, and he has paid the fine. Do you know why I call last month? Because if last month catch you. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go on. Now, my brother, just click on display. So we want to create a payer ID for him. We are going to the display page. Now we have individual and corporate. So that means we have two types of payer. We have the individual pay taxpayer and we have the corporate taxpayer. So if you are creating a payer ID for a taxpayer, you confirm if it's an individual or a company. So click on continue for individual. Now this takes us to a search criteria. We need to first search if he has any transaction before we go ahead to now create him, because he's expected to have just one payer ID. So please supply your information here. Your title is Mr. Please can you on your cap log? Alright, your surname, sir? So the assumption now is we have a taxpayer. We have a taxpayer come for an assessment, and the agency is trying to create a payer ID for him.
Sorry, it is the full name now.
Sure, this is what we are expecting from them. Taxpayer and agency argue, this, no, my name is A, is B. No, type well, because it has to be very correct. Now, the full name has to be first name, middle name, and the same last name. First name, middle name, no, middle name, middle name. There's no, you didn't put space. Okay. Space. Last name. Bishop, this agency and customer, I don't understand. This taxpayer and this agency, we don't understand. Alright, so you click on search after putting in the full name. Under the full name, please, you have to repeat the surname. Under the full name, that's the first name, middle name, and the last name. Alright. So, once you click on that, we expect the system to give us information or names similar to what he has supplied here. Now, let's look at the board. The screen. Now, scroll down. We need to see from here, there's no match to what he has supplied. But it is possible some time ago, when he went to make a payment, he has supplied Adiyemi, Tukan Lawal, just two names. Do you understand? So we need to really search well, using his address too, to be sure that he's actually not here. We have other criteria to search too. We have his GSM number. So we cannot just assume he's not there. We need to really search. Even the two names, we need to search. So please.
What if she has left that change address? Or do many of us have more than one soul?
Yes, it's possible. Fine, he has changed address. That's why the taxpayer is beside you. So we need to search correct. At least there's some bad information. Now, in a situation whereby he has changed address and relocated, and does not have the PID, that is one of the situations that we might not be able to help. But I know one day he will come back to say, I have a transaction done before and I cannot view. By that time, that's when you now do into more questioning. Have you been paying before? Where have you been living? Or do you have an old receipt? That's why we have so many margins. You know, we know what we call margin. Taxpayers margin information. Now, let's go down. So since we can't find him, we just scroll down to the last page and say, if name not found, please click to create. If name not found, just click here. If name not found, click here to create. Yes, sir. It's time is early. All right. So, please, can you quickly supply us the information in this page? Your email address, please. All right, quickly. You need to supply us your email address. So please, you can off the catalog to do that. No. Yes. I said sometime earlier that some of us don't have email addresses. But on this platform, because it is compulsory, you use an email address. Very compulsory. So, if you don't have an email address, go and create one. But if it's a taxpayer that is coming to you does not have an email address, just create something for him, use his first name, middle name at either Yahoo or gmail.com or something. Just step one. You know? Okay, let's say the system allows for the email address for those of us who don't have this email address at gsm.com. At what? Please explain that.
Sir, your phone number at gsm.com. The taxpayer's phone number.
Okay, the taxpayer's phone number at gsm.com. Do you understand that now? For those who do not have email address, taxpayers who do not have email addresses, so it should be their email and their phone number